Stalking in real time. Government agents should just be stalking around my location and shit. Government agents, bro, gang stalking in real sight. Look, this is all around my house. You might not see how this correlates to, stalking me, how this has anything to do with me. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. They only show up and pop up when I start raising my consciousness and raising my frequency. Whenever I fall back into this matrix, like whenever my energy is low, I'm eating a bunch of man-made food, and I'm not because I'm a portal for energy to come into this matrix, right? I'm a very powerful soul. So when I tap in, I affect the whole area around me, right? Like everyone around me starts to be affected by that frequencies that I'm pulling into the realm, whether they're aware of it or not. So I start to raise the collective, right? So this is why it's like really a thing of like, we are all the one. We all are Neo. And even if you reverse the letters of Neo, it means one. And then the only other thing you can form with those three letters is Eon. So think about that too, because I told y'all how I'm the original Eon. I'm literally Neo. We're all Neo, but I'm literally Neo. And I'm literally the one. Because you can make Eon with those letters and both those words. So with that being said though, they always pop up whenever I'm tapping in. And there's been times where I've been like on my highest of frequencies where they're so bold to be right out front in front of my door, because y'all saw how I just walked in the house. Like I'm talking like there were times where they were filling the whole street, my whole street, like 10 of those construction cars. So like 30 people walking around in construction suits and 5 different police cars scattered all up in front of my house. But they're pretending to work on the road. And it should be really spooky, right? Because it literally is gang stalking. And it's also a thing of trying to disrupt my energy and frequency to make me not be able to meditate and make me fucking stressed out. Because if it's constantly emitting all these noises and it's very loud and disruptive and they're killing nature. And it's like there's just this energy of this matrix energy in general, like the matrix intruding and forcing its way into my reality. It's like a retaliation from this 3D physical. It's like the more I break away and rise above this 3D, the more this 3D will do like super over the top things to force its way into my reality, to get I to focus on the matrix, to keep it alive in my reality, this low vibrational system. Because when I'm not thinking about them, when I'm not focused on them, it's like they're withering away and dying and they're losing all their power. So they gotta force their way into my reality, because I am the center of reality. All of us are souls, right? Reflections of each other. And so if they're not being seen by us, if we're not thinking about them, if we're not giving them attention, they will literally wither away and die within reality in some way, shape, or form. They will lose all their power and become obsolete and irrelevant. You feel me? So within that being said, the activity of these gang stalking agents that parade around as those construction workers and those people that be riding around those big trucks and big and all those big vehicles and shit, it's like it literally always pops up around my house, and I don't even be seeing it anywhere else around the town though. Like that's the weird thing. Like y'all pretending to work on the streets, but y'all always work on the same exact street, always using it as an excuse to be right around where I am, but I don't even see y'all going on other streets right around me. Going when I walk around town, I never see, like literally for the past 3 to 4 years, they keep popping up on this particular road, and if you work on this road, wouldn't you think it's being fixed, so you wouldn't need to keep coming back? It's like they keep coming back more and more and more the more they're working on it, and they're just using it as an excuse, and I never see them working on any other roads around Mount Holly. No, it's like weird. It's like they keep popping up in the same location, on my block, around my house, on the same streets that are all connected to Garden Street, right around my block. And they just keep shifting locations around this particular block, pretending to work on something, but I never see y'all popping up anywhere else around town. Y'all are gang stalking me. They're gang stalking me because they monitor our frequencies on a Richter scale. And whenever I'm raising my frequency and tapping in, I stand out from all the people around me, because most of the people are operating at a very low frequency. They're not tapping in. And so the ones that tap in, we stand out like a sore thumb, you feel me? The powerful souls, the souls that, because we have auras, right? So whenever you start to raise your vibration, you start glowing all these different colors. Most people only operate in the root and sacral chakra, and at most the solar plexus in this matrix. So as soon as you start raising a frequency and you're tapping into your heart chakra, and you're tapping into your third eye and your crown and your throat, you start vibrating and glowing all these indigos and deep hues of blue and purple and green and violet and gold and all these high vibrational colors, right? All these high vibrational frequencies, right? And these beings that parade around as the people around you that really be shapeshifters, these lower entities, they could see that on you. Like, they can see that on you instantly, because they're still tapped into higher realms, even if they're parading around in a fake body down here in the physical. These fallen beings, these entities, these archons, these lower vibrational spirits, these fallen angels, and the shapeshifters around you, they can see you like it's not, because it's like they see in the 4D, they see in the astral, so they're seeing the things that you can't necessarily see with your two eyes unless you're tapped in. You can't see with just these two physical eyes. You have to have your third eye open to start seeing people's aura and seeing the spirits around people and seeing the higher reality that exists alongside this reality, the higher density, right? You need to increase your density and vibration and see things on a higher density and vibration. So, but within that being said, these fallen entities, they're still operating on a 4D, on a 5D, on a higher density level, on a higher dimension within this 3D. So they see all the colors in your aura. They see all the energies on you. And so they can instantly identify who's woke and who's not. You get what I'm trying to say? And so this is why they place all these agents and these things around us to monitor us and, you feel me, track us and all that shit they be doing. If you really tap in, it's going to be really spooky, because you're going to see just how much you're being gang-stalked if you're a chosen one, if you're woke up, if you're tapped into any of these frequencies, you feel me? Because trust me, if you're tapped into anything that I be talking about, especially, you're being watched. You're very much being watched. I'm not even, like, I'm being so for real. I'm not saying it to scare you. I'm saying it to just have you be aware, you feel me? Aware of the seriousness of what it is that we're in. We're in a real life Truman Show, a real life Matrix, you feel I? Most of the people around you are agents, actors, playing a role, and it's really all about you and the few of us who are actually real souls. Like, for every 5 souls, there's like 500 agents placed around those people. For every 5 real families on a block, there's 50 fake families. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, shit is not like exactly what you think. Like, a lot of people here are agents and they're pretending, like, I'm being so for real. And the ones who aren't, they're straight up clones and shit. Like, a lot of the white people you see walking around you aren't even really real organic human beings. Because we talk about how we aren't even human beings, how Blacks, Latinos are Anunnaki gods and goddesses, but then it gets even deeper than that, right? Because a lot of these so-called human beings, these white people, and a lot of the other variants of the human being genome species, animal hybrids with a drop of our blood blended into our populace to keep the matrix going, the illusion of the system going. You feel me? Because that's what the bulk of their masses or population is outside of us. You feel me? They're different groups of human beings, whether it be the human being Chinese, the fake Chinese, you know, the fake Asians, the Chinese, the Japanese, the humanoid Asiatics, whether it be the humanoid Arabians, you feel me? Whether it be the humanoid or you know, the Caucasians, the prime of the human species, the Caucasian, Zeus's greatest creation, the white man. Any of there are, you know, the fake Mexicans, for example, because there's real carbonated beings. There's real carbonated beings on every part of the land. That's where we're getting at. But there's different variants of the human being species to which where they use certain types of us, like the Asians, for example. There's real carbonated black gods and goddesses that have all the Asian features, and that's where all the fake humanoid Asians of today get all their traits and features from, except they have animal genetics. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they're humans made in our image. But they use different parts of us to create, like Zeus used different parts of us to create different parts or variants of his human being species. With the Mexicans being the ones that were made to extract gold and resources, for example, and dig up the dirt. The white man is the most intelligent, the most replicated after the black man. He's the closest to us, the white man. He's the closest, the most advanced. Now, they're still nowhere near us. And they actually only even look as much as they do to us because of our doing from our reverse genetics of them. It was my ancestors that reversed most of their genetics even after Zeus created them when they came to this planet, and we pitied them and we reversed the fur and we taught them how to walk upright, and we gave them language, the alpha beta system. We were the alphas, they're the betas. We gave them the alpha beta system, the alphabet, so that we could speak to them and they can communicate with each other, but mainly so we can even communicate with them, so we could reason with them, because these people were very savage, they were primitive, they were animalistic, they were literally us, like a fraction of our consciousness stripped from us, put in an artificially made body, grafted in our form. So the body isn't made of what we're made of, but it was made from dead bodies of different animals, but it was like sculpted to be in our form, like you can picture if you have a ball of Play-Doh and you mold the Play-Doh to be in a stick figure shape. Like, I'm being so honest, like, so they were grafted in our form. You feel I? But within that being said, when it is that we're tuning on this level and we're tapping on this level, trust and believe that you're going to be Gangstalk. It's only just a confirmation of how real everything is, you feel I? Like, as soon as I start waking up on any level, I try to ignore it, but it's very hard to ignore. Like, I just be noticing the extreme levels of Gangstalking I be going through. And there's people who go through a lot worse than I, right? Like, I'm talking like freaky levels of Gangstalking, like the shit be fucking weird, like unmarked cars just parked at corners where you're coincidentally walking down that street. Then when you walk by the car,